As I stepped into the grand entrance of TUI Blue Adriatic Beach, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and anticipation. It was my birthday, and I had been dreaming of this trip for months. Little did I know, it would turn out to be a nightmare. The reception staff greeted me with a mixture of disdain and apathy. No warm smile, no friendly hello, just a curt acknowledgement of my presence. It was like I was an inconvenience, a mere nuisance to their busy day. I felt like I was already bothering them, and I hadn't even checked in yet. As I made my way to my room, I encountered a series of obstacles that would set the tone for the rest of my stay. The lift was slow, the corridors were labyrinthine, and the door to my room was stubbornly refusing to open. I was exhausted from traveling since 2 a.m., and all I wanted was to collapse onto a comfortable bed. But no, the universe had other plans. The room itself was a disaster. Cobwebs clung to the ceiling, mold infested the bathroom, and a dead cockroach lay lifeless on the floor. The flickering lights made me feel like I was trapped in a perpetual nightmare. And don't even get me started on the broken wardrobe, which looked like it had been ravaged by a swarm of vandals. It was like they had taken every ounce of neglect and abandonment and condensed it into a single, miserable space. But wait, it got worse. The Wi-Fi, which was supposed to be all-inclusive, was nowhere to be found. No network, no signal, just a constant reminder that I was stuck in this digital wasteland. I felt like I was cut off from the world, left to suffocate under the weight of TUI Blue's incompetence. And then there was the issue of cleanliness, or rather, the lack thereof. The sheets were stained, the towels reeked of mildew, and the bathroom floor was sticky with who knew what. I was forced to ask the reception to change the pillows, which, to their credit, they did. But it was like they were doing me a favor, not providing a basic service. The gym, which I had been looking forward to using, was a joke. It was like a time capsule from the Soviet era, with ancient equipment that looked like it would collapse under the slightest strain. And don't even get me started on the all-inclusive food, which was a sad excuse for a culinary experience. The bars closed too early, the food was cold, and the staff looked like they would rather be anywhere else. It was like TUI Blue Adriatic Beach had taken every possible way to disappoint me and rolled it into one big, miserable experience. I felt like I was trapped in a never-ending cycle of neglect and incompetence, with no escape in sight. As I lay on my creaky bed, staring at the stained ceiling, I couldn't help but feel a sense of profound sadness. It was like I had been robbed of something precious, something that I would never get back. My birthday, which was supposed to be a celebration of life and joy, had been reduced to a mere footnote in the annals of disappointment. So, here I am, 24 hours later, still trying to process the trauma that TUI Blue Adriatic Beach inflicted upon me. It's like they took every ounce of trust and shattered it into a million pieces. I'm left with nothing but the bitter taste of disappointment and a deep sense of regret. To all my fellow travelers out there, I urge you, stay away from TUI Blue Adriatic Beach. It's like they're trying to scam you, to take your hard-earned money and leave you with nothing but a handful of broken promises. Don't believe the hype, don't fall for the glossy brochure.
The reality of businesses near TUI Blue Adriatic Beach *, if you're staying at TUI Blue Adriatic Beach *, you should know the surrounding businesses are, to put it lightly, a carnival of disappointments. Some are overpriced, some are outright scams, and others, well, they might as well not exist. Let's start with shopping centers or rather what claims to be shopping centers. The area near the hotel has one particularly tragic example, shopping center St. Nikola If you're imagining a place with stores, variety, maybe even air conditioning, erase that thought. Visitors describe it as more of an office complex with an identity crisis. Empty shelves, misleading names, and staff who seem to have been trained in the art of indifference. One reviewer put it bluntly. This is not a shopping center, just offices. Another called it the worst shopping center I've ever seen, and honestly, they're not exaggerating. Now restaurants and snack bars oh, where do we begin? Snack Solar is supposed to be a seaside spot with decent food. Instead, it's a masterclass in how to ruin seafood, oversalted, overcooked, and understaffed. Diners report waiting over an hour asterisk just to order, only to be met with dishes that taste like they were seasoned by someone who confused salt with personality. One guest said their spaghetti was so salty it felt like an attack. Another described their pizza as asterisk, a tragedy. And the service, if you enjoy being ignored while your food gets cold, this is the place for you. But if you think that's bad, wait until you hear about asterisk nightlife asterisk. Club Catamaran is a floating nightmare. Imagine paying for a VIP experience only to be scammed, ignored, and then trapped on a boat with no escape. Guests report being overcharged, served fake alcohol, and forced to listen to music that sounds like it was chosen to punish them. One reviewer said they waited asterisk 2 hours just to get off the boat. Another described the drinks as just water asterisk despite paying premium prices. And the staff? Let's just say their customer service skills are as absent as the dance floor. Even the asterisk smaller stores asterisk aren't safe. Kappa store gets complaints about being overpriced, though no one seems to elaborate beyond that. Maybe because the experience was so forgettable, or maybe because they were too busy regretting their purchase. Then there's Massline Bar asterisk, where the drinks are weak, the burgers are overpriced, and the only saving grace is the evening atmosphere, which, let's be honest, is hard to ruin when you're by the sea. So what's the verdict? Businesses near asterisk TUI Blue Adriatic Beach operate under one rule: lower your expectations. Expect long waits, questionable quality, and prices that make you question the concept of value. Recommendations? If you want decent food, consider eating at the hotel. If you want to shop, take a trip further out. This area's shopping center is a ghost town. If you want nightlife, maybe just enjoy the sunset instead, because the real mystery here is what you'll experience. It's why these places are still open.
Melancholic, innocent tone, slightly tired but trying to sound helpful. You know, around TUI Blue Adriatic Beach, some shops, they act nice but then, surprise, they take your money like it's nothing. Like one gelato shop here, they smile and give you big scoops, but when you pay, 4 cones, 300 kuna, almost 40 euros, and they don't show prices, just say, oh, normal for summer, asterisk. How is that normal? Probably the family just paid and walked away, feeling stupid because who argues over ice cream? But then they told everyone online and locals got mad, but the shop, probably still there, charging the same. And pharmacies, oh, pharmacies near TUI Blue Adriatic Beach, some of them see tourists and think, ah, money. A German lady bought sunscreen, basic stuff, and they charged her triple. Said it was asterisk, luxury imported asterisk, but how? It's just sunscreen. She only got some money back because a local yelled at them. Bet she still felt cheated though, and now she tells all her friends don't trust pharmacies there. Then there's bakeries. You walk in, buy bread, and suddenly asterisk tourist tax asterisk of 10 kuna just added. The cashier said we always charge extra in summer, like it's nothing. The tourist probably just paid, too shocked to fight, but later he told the internet bakery got shamed. Owner said oops, mistake, but you know it was. Souvenir shops too, big signs say 50% off, but when you pay, oh no, not these things, only these asterisk things, but nothing is marked. Tourists pay full price, leave feeling tricked, and the shop, still there, still doing it because who checks? And grocery stores, oh, they show cheap prices on fruit, but at the register, double. If you complain, they say busy season, mistake, and glare until you leave. Probably tourists just pay, too tired to argue on vacation, but then they never go back. Sighs trailing off tiredly, it's just how it is here. You smile, you pay, and sometimes you lose.